Hiya folks, people's here for a case here on Newry. This is all ballsed up and these people here are going into Ardmore Police Station and Newry PSNI. Conrad, go ahead if you want to say anything there.
How you doing, folks? This is just by way of putting everybody on notice that I'm going back into Ardmore Police Station. I've been in before and they've kidnapped me. We're going in here to expose a setup by the establishment of all the documentation and all the people here to witness it. So we're just doing this by way of an insurance policy. If they try to kidnap me again, that everybody out there is going to know about what's happening. It's the end of the road for these people and we're going to make sure they push it over the line.
Okay. Well, I'm Chief Inspector, so...
And my name is...
Lynn.
Lynn?
Yes.
Right, okay, we need to take the interview.
Okay, well I want you to give the interview today. What do you need to give the interview in respect of?
Sorry?
What do you need to give the interview in respect of?
Because I want to put you on notice of serious crimes.
Right, okay. Do you have written notice there?
Yes, I do.
Can I take that off you now
Yes,
then?
can you give me a receipt for it, please?
I can't give you a receipt, but I'll give you my name and number and then you'll know who to...
Okay.
Receipt is just...
I'll give you a bundle here then.
Yeah. Actually, I'll open the hatch. I'll go right and open the hatch, okay? And then at least I can give you something written.
279. Inspector Lynn. So,
Okay.
right. So, are you going to give me acknowledgement you've accepted this bundle?
Yes, but sure, you're
Right.
recording anyway, so
Yes,
you have my
but
name.
listen.
My name's Chief Inspector Lynn Corbett, so you
Right,
have it
that's
on
okay.
video that I'm taking this off you.
Yes, that's good. Right. So, this bundle here, the first bundle here, is to give you an overview of some of the wrongdoings that's been done here. Right?
Okay.
In process and in law.
Okay.
Right, this one here is the proof of what Gavin Booth, the alleged human rights lawyer, and Kevin McGill have done to
Okay.
try and set me up.
Okay.
Okay? Now, this is also an overview of the abuse process and perverting the course of justice, among
Okay.
other things. Right? And this is just to assist you in some of the other things.
Okay.
There's plenty of documents here. Now, we will at some stage need to be meeting
Okay.
because the level of the crime that has gone on here
Okay.
is off the scale.
Okay.
Right now, the PSNI that's registered in Dun Bradstreet is a private company.
Okay.
Okay, is then registered through the American Securities Exchange Commission in Washington DC.
Okay.
That's then registered by way of a union right system, a private law system to the Vatican.
Okay.
That means that the private company that's walking on the land, trying to claim authority over the people, does not have authority because you're a private company.
Okay.
You are not the police.
Okay.
Okay? Now that's irrefutable beyond doubt. We are peaceful people here. We are here to put the knowledge on there isn't a good faith defence
Okay.
as an excuse moving forward. I have a bundle here. Where this all came from, it's Lynn, is it?
Yes,
Yeah. Where this all came from, Lynn. And I'm going to try and give you a quick overview before we come together to collate it all, whenever you take action.
Okay.
This case here that I have a default judgment for, we had an onslaught of corruption, collusion and criminality going on in the judiciary that was trying to put a stop to this case. This case here, which I have documented, and it's all stamped through the court, that it's worth tens of millions of pounds.
Okay.
Okay? My business was unlawfully closed in July 2010,
Okay.
a business called Bathroom Paradise. And it was closed without a solicitor's letter or court order. Right? Now, whenever I went to get legal representation, my solicitors then got into bed with the other side, and we have plenty of proof of that. We have been to the LSA in Belfast and Plaza Buildings. We have exposed it on every level, and this case needs investigated, as does this one, because Kevin McGill and Gavin Booth have been brought in to set me up in February of last year whenever there was no evidence. They put my door in without a warrant. They came back into the house before they were allowed to come in with the superintendent. Right?
Okay.
They have no prima facie evidence. It's all a setup based on the fact of this case here.
Okay.
And we have documents here with all of these people here that have witnessed this here, and I have served all the judges here, the Privy Council, the Lord Chancellor, Declan Morgan, Siobhan Keegan, the Queen, the Pope, everyone.
Okay.
Jacob Rothschild, everyone. No one has been missing it.
Okay.
Okay? These are very serious matters.
Okay.
And I want
Sorry,
remedy
can I
to
your
them.
name, sir?
My name you can put down as Paul.
Okay. you have a second name or do you have a contact
There
number?
won't be any personage here today then? Are you aware of personage?
No.
Right, okay. So you're chief inspector and you don't know what personage is?
Paul, do you have a second name?
No, you can refer to me as Paul of Casebridge.
And do you have a
Take it down,
contact
answer was
telephone
no.
number?
Yes,
You're giving me
I-
a lot of information.
I know
here.
that, and this is why I wanted
And
you to
it's
sit down
not
with
going to
us.
be resolved today, so I'm going to have to contact you
Yes,
again.
yes, okay.
So do you have a telephone number?
I haven't my phone with me, but if you give me a number, I'll ring it and tell you what the number is.
Or an email?
Yeah.
I have a phone number for you. I know that, have you had contact?
Yes.
Sorry, what's your name?
Taking this Tracy.
Okay, no problem. Are you handing this information over?
I am, yeah. Are you obviously have got a stamp.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look,
Right.
I can write to say that I've taken.
Yes, that'll do that,
I'm
yeah.
not going to itemise everything that I've taken.
No,
I'll
no, I'm
take-
not
I'll
expecting
just-
Don't
that.
worry, we know what you're taking. We have it all here,
You know, I'll
documented.
say that I've taken a number of documents from
Yes.
you.
2,
and I'll-
3,
All right.
I'll
4.
stamp it for you.
And if it's of any help to you, Lynn, I have a document here where Inspector Kelly Gibson has given me crime reference numbers for this case.
Yeah. So
And as
Kelly's
yet-
already aware of all of this issue.
Well, yes, Kelly, and she seems quite educated because whenever she read the bundle, which is 891 pages, she ran away like a greyhound. And I'll give you the crime reference numbers here.
Okay, give me the crime reference number.
945/14/2/22,
Yeah.
and the other one is 405/3/3/28.
What is the last bit of that? 22 again.
405/3/3/2022.
Alright.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Can you reference that against the computer system to check them? Do you know what I'm saying? How do you need to know that's on their system? You should-
Because she'll be checking it to come back to me.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Today's, yeah, a new one for
Any of
today.
this, if you've already reported this and you've got crime reference numbers, this can be put under the same crime reference. We don't
Well,
need to start-
well, are you able to give me even a crime reference number by the fact that all of these people are here and witnessed this, these documents going in to report this
It's
crime?
not a crime, it's not a crime.
But the crime
Reference-
is
We're
actually
reporting
going on
a
at the minute.
I'm not
We're
giving
reporting
you
crime.
crime reference.
Right, that's okay, so that's a refusal then.
So your
Right.
refusal?
Right.
And what's your reason for what in fact?
Because you've
Yeah.
already reported this,
It's a
you
new
told me
crime,
it's
though,
already
it's a new
crime
crime.
reference. It's not a new crime, you told me you've
Sorry,
already
hold on,
reported it.
hold on.
May have reported it,
There's a
but
solicitor and bar.
No action was taken so far.
They've been added unique to the case after these crime reference numbers were issued. Do you understand that?
so we need a new crime reference number concerning the new solicitors and barristers that are now involved
Because this is additional offences committed.
in this corruption.
Security.
7th.
So. There you go.
Did you understand what I said?
Thank
there?
you.
Pardon?
Additional offences have been committed since April 2022 well, involving new individuals. Have nothing to do with the original crime number. Yeah. Have nothing to do with the original crime
The other
reference
original
numbers.
two crime
So
reference
therefore
numbers.
You have to issue a new
Have to
crime
issue a new
reference
crime
against those
reference
individuals
number.
for those crimes.
Okay, so are you going to, will you
That's
give
fine,
these
yeah.
officers the details, or
Right,
are you saying
okay,
you'll give
yeah.
these officers the details?
Because there was an alleged listing in the magistrates court that Kelly gave us the crime reference numbers for then. And there was there was an alleged hearing supposed to be for today. Right, now the reason that we have had to come to you is because of the wrongdoing that's been done in the case, which is exposed within this here. If there's any further information required, this will lay it out for you, and this is some of the law to help you along with that. And the bottom one, as I say, is an overview of the wrongdoer that has brought these spurious and vexatious charges that has been convicted of doing it before.
Okay.
Okay?
Obviously, you're giving me a lot of details,
Yes.
giving me a lot of documents here.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
won't just be me looking at these.
I know that.
It'll be, you know, the internal workings of our organisation.
And how are you
It's
going to
good
come
to
back
hear.
to me with that
I
then?
have contact numbers,
Right.
so whenever that,
Yeah.
but it won't be done, you know, don't expect a phone call within the next sort of day or two.
Definitely not with all this paperwork.
There's a lot of stuff there.
Yes.
You've a lot of documents to say.
So, you know, it's not going to be it's not going to be a quick process.
Right, okay. As part of that process
and
then,
because I know that Kelly's already aware of this, I need to speak to her
Yes.
about a lot of the
Okay.
background here.
right, as part of that process with this wrongdoing and honey trap that was set up and the criminality that's in this case, my father here had to pay out £5,000 and someone else had to pay out £1,000 to try and have me released whenever I was kidnapped. I also have a slave shackle on my leg that I want off as soon as possible.
Okay,
Okay?
yeah.
Right,
That's something
okay.
you need to take up with the court, so that's not.
But we are getting no remedy with the courts.
Yeah.
Okay?
But the
Now,
courts are
but the courts are also registered in Dunbrasted as a private company.
okay.
This is what needs to be brought to the table.
Okay. Well, I
Like,
think, Paul, we're not going to progress this anywhere today, so I'll take your documents, I'll review them, and we'll come back to you.
I've one question
And
for you.
have, oh, did I give you a receipt?
Yes, I got it
Yeah.
here. Thank you very
Okay.
One
much.
question for you, because you're a lady of authority, which I respect. Could you explain to me, because I've been high court for a while, and the courts are open to the public, this man has been in court 20 times?
Yeah, I believe.
Closed every time, so under the European Convention of Human Rights, Article 6, any closed courts,
Court
Well, there's no
visit,
justification
Court service
for it,
will
under criminal
answer
law.
those questions for you.
but I
That's
think
a
it's your duty to
corporation,
know.
it's-
It's your,
That's fine, but the support service.
It's your
that-
duty.
We'd like you
to
to
understand
investigate it,
the
your
law.
inspector, duty inspector.
Any
Ian.
criminal law case or any
That's in
civil
here.
case must be open to the public
We'd
and
appreciate
not a
it.
closed court. And if it is, it's void in law, and anything that's going on is an abusive process and cannot be allowed to happen because it's criminal. If
That
it's
is
not open
something
to
you
the
need to
public.
take up with the court service.
Why is it happening in Newry and the
It's in
Welsh
there.
Northern Ireland, to the best of my knowledge? And you're going to turn a
Lynn,
blind eye to that?
if we're reporting a crime, it's
I'm
your
saying
duty.
turn a blind eye to anything.
It's your duty to investigate
You
it.
can't.
Also, I
And I'm
expect,
taking the documents,
yes,
Paul, to
as
go in, look at
my
them,
colleague
and
has
have
just
them
spoke
looked
to you
at
about
by
a
anybody
crime.
needs to in here.
There is also crimes in this here, and I'm expecting you to take action. The wrong man is wearing the slave shackle and has been terrorised, and a terror campaign has been put against me for 12 years. I have documentary evidence already done, sitting in many jurisdictions across the world, that if I am killed or harmed, that this whole thing will be exposed.
Okay.
All the work has been done, Lynn. All you have to do is look at it, get it investigated, and get the wrongdoers brought to justice
Okay.
on behalf of the people.
Okay, if you give me the
Or bundle. Stevie, if you would.
Hello?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, alright. Sorry, Dad.
You're all right. I have given the Chief Inspector, there as you've seen there, a bundle. And what we need to do is, we need you to go out and interview Gavin Booth and Kevin McGill.
I'll not be able, what you can do is report something to me.
I'm
We're doing it
reporting
now.
you
Yes, but you'll not be able to give me any sort of directions in the investigation.
Well, that's what we all
I'm
expect.
putting you on notice of the wrongdoing. The bundle has been served to you. If there's any other wrongdoing brought against me, I will be holding you accountable in your private and individual capacity.
But you want
And
to
you'll
go
find
witness
that case law in Ex Party v Young, that if someone in their public capacity isn't doing with the duty they're holding,
Yes.
I can take them in their individual capacity.
Yes, and
Now,
my individual duty at the minute is to just to take the details of
Right.
the report, okay?
there's allegedly a date for, listed again for tomorrow in Newry Court. I'm saying to you, that's a crime.
It's a live crime.
That's a crime.
Right, well, what you need to do is report that, and the best way...
So where do you report? Is there a police station about somewhere?
Yes. I'm going to explain to you how you can report it. Now, you can tell me just specifically and shortly, and somebody will be assigned to you to investigate the matter,
Yes.
And to take a
okay?
statement, thank you.
Yeah.
Or you can do it through 101. I can give you the phone
Absolutely
here.
not.
No,
We're here to
statement
make a
only.
statement.
I've dealt with the 101 and Ryan Kelly Gibson
It
twice.
has to go through 101. I'm going to be phoning through 101.
Right, okay.
So,
Whenever you're doing your report, you type this report up, Stephen.
no, I don't know. What I'm going to do is basically phone it through their communications, and they will assign somebody to deal with your complaint.
Right.
So I just need the very brief particulars of what's going on to get this on their system.
Right, this man here will summarise it for you.
Okay.
Basically,
First of all, I'm going to need a point of contact. So may I have a name, please?
You can, Paul.
Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any other names, Paul?
No, none that are mine.
What is your date of birth?
No, it's not required.
It is sort of the get it on there.
No, it's not required.
It is not
It's not
required.
required.
I know, but
In what law?
the process.
In what law is it required?
He doesn't know.
Guys, if you're not going to,
I'll give you an
it's
email
not-
address, you
it's
can
not-
contact
it's
me on
not-
that.
Listen. It's not under law,
Mm-hmm.
right?
That's the way
But
you're
it's to
trained.
get it onto our computer system.
It's the way you're
That's what
trained.
I'm talking
Listen,
about.
I didn't create your system. I'm standing here as a living man, speaking to you. I'll give you an email, you can contact me on
But
it.
I cannot deal with this.
Stephen, your chief inspector did
I
they
can't-
just did that.
yes.
So why can't you? Your
Yeah.
chief inspector just
He's
did her
just
duty.
done
She didn't.
Why can't you do the same
I
thing?
can do the duty, but you're fighting me.
I am not fighting you.
No.
She should
Well,
do
I'll
it.
tell you what,
She
folks,
took all the details.
see, I will phone through whether this will get on our system with the limited information that you're giving me.
Right, okay.
Will be another matter.
All right,
okay?
David.
Okay,
Well, here's what it is.
so
If
we
you're
have-
if you're
I
alleging
have to go
if
through
you're
certain
alleging that you're a
things.
constable of
So
common
you're not
law,
gonna give me
a
date of
common
birth.
law, you're a constable.
What about an address?
Yeah. Okay. .com.
mail.com.
So there's an address
And
for
do you
you.
have a contact telephone number, or is this
Yes.
You can get me on that there. We'll keep it. We'll keep it on
Right.
paper.
okay? Well, what are you reporting to me?
Right. Go ahead, do it.
There's two criminal offences. There's one perverting the course of justice of common law.
For sorry,
There's two criminal offences: perverting the course of justice of common law.
do you want to give me any further details?
Yes, of course,
on
of
that?
course.
Yeah.
I'll have to give you context. The
Okay.
second offence is conspiracy to pervert the course of justice of common law. And then I'll give you the names of individuals.
When did this take place?
So basically, they allegedly came on record for this man on May 24th of May, 2022. And the individuals I'm referring to are Gavin Booth of Phoenix Law, Belfast. Booth of Phoenix Law, Belfast. Yeah. And the alleged appointed.
Sorry.
No problem.
And
And the alleged appointed barrister on is a guy called Kevin McGill. You know,
Is
basically
that MC or MA?
MAG, ILL. And basically, from the point of they came on record in around May 22 until now, they were supposed to prepare him for committal proceedings in Newry Magistrates Court.
Right.
But what happened was, instead of doing their job to prepare his case for the full committal hearing, they failed in their duty to prepare him for that. They refused to meet him at any time.
Right.
And basically, the way it was set up at the very end, the day of the actual committal hearing, Paul didn't know anything about until an email the night before. And the actual date that was set was Friday the 23rd of September. Paul knew nothing about this until he got an email from Gavin. About,
Hearing, what was that date?
so the actual date set for committal Paul knew nothing about was Friday the 23rd of September, 22.
Okay.
Paul had absolutely no meetings with his solicitor bar to prepare for this in a period of roughly 3 months.
Right.
All to
They
that.
tried to rush me to justice, Stevie.
And
All
basically,
set up.
and the key issue is this: he was told to come to court that Friday the 23rd. An email was sent by Gavin Booth at roughly 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. Says if you don't come to court, you'll be arrested on bench.
Arrested, warrant for your
By
arrest.
a private company. Imagine that.
The key issue about this is, in order to prepare for full committal proceedings, you've got a list of defence statements, you've got a list of defence witnesses, and you'll have the alleged accused who you want to call to court. He gives 7 professional written instructions over the period of 4 months for them to follow. They fail to carry out their duty.
Which you've got now, Stevie.
Which is in the bundle. All this is in the bundle, so this is all backed up by documentary evidence. But the point is, on the very day of the hearing, I think it was Kevin McGill turned around and says, the lady came to court, the alleged injured party came to court, obviously, for the criminal proceedings, which is fair enough.
The
But then
agent.
Kevin basically said to him in advice, I don't think you should challenge your evidence. And not only that, I don't think you should, and he wouldn't say this, all of the other evidence before the court, he made no comment to whatsoever. So what he was doing, in effect, as there was 8 witnesses to in the outside the court in Newry, court number 3, we were basically witnessing him giving, at very best, negligent advice, but also, because of the advice he gave, he's now compromised any potential defence of this man going into the Crown Court, because basically he didn't get to challenge the witnesses, he didn't get to challenge the evidence. He didn't get, do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay, folks, I have enough here to get this on the system.
Lovely.
Do you just want to wait here for an
How long is it going to take?
I don't know.
The only
It
thing-
depends.
yeah.
I don't
Well, you have my
know.
email address. Can you send that through to me?
Well, what they
And we need a
do
crime reference number, Stevie.
is Well, definitely I can send that through to the crime reference number.
Yeah, give me the crime reference number. I'll write it
Well,
down
no,
now.
no, I have to put, I have to try to get it on the system here first. If you want to
Yes,
wait
I
for the
think.
crime reference.
I will
number.
indeed, yeah.
Well, you should, no, we shouldn't have
Yes,
to.
I'm with you.
No,
One
we
of the
shouldn't.
It'll only take a couple of minutes.
I think you're,
It's giving them an opportunity not to.
Paul will need to make a witness statement at some stage, so will he be able to do that? It would really need to be done in the next 7 days. I know you are under pressure, like, you
It
know.
can be whoever's.
You could pre-prepare a witness statement and then come in and do it, if possible.
Yeah, well, that'll be through the investigating officer in this, okay?
What level will they be at, Stevie?
Inspector level, because it's
Well,
sort of
no,
a,
this year, if you're putting on new
It's a new-
crimes, it'll go on through a constable, and then
First.
if it needs to be upgraded,
Referred to
then
inspector.
Well, given the veracity and seriousness, a constable isn't going to be capable for this because they're not going to have
Well,
the legal
obviously
enough
not.
understanding.
but
Well, let me get this on,
Right.
and then you can take it from there.
All right,
One
Stevie.
second.
Well, just wanted to talk about what's going on here today.
Well, we've just put the Chief Inspector on notice there of the crimes that have been committed in this case. And the case in itself runs from July 2010. And they have tortured me for going on 12 years now. And then they set up a honey trap, which is being exposed. So all those perpetrators of the crime will be included moving forward whenever the action's taken. And we've just laid the information in front of the PSNI in Ardmore and Newry here. So we'll see what action they're taking and whether or not they're fit for purpose moving forward. Thanks, Dad.
Well, thank you very much. Anybody else?